So when you burn your fat, you're saving the fuel, you're saving the environment, and plus it's you know, most healthy sport, if I may say so. Plus the amount of people who are getting into cycling, it shows it's growing day by day growing, and thanks to HCL who's taking to that level that people started cycling off and on, and now they are taking it regularly as a way of their life. HCL, I think you are synonym to cycling now. You'll be doing a lot of sports otherwise, but cycling, I believe now we are synonym with HCL for cycling, reaching to those. I know you've been supporting squash, you've been supporting bridge, but the amount of, you know, the cycling goes down to the line with most of the people in the country, which other sports will not do. So, thank you so much for coming in. And Abhishek, your answer is, to that question, we are going far ahead, and mind you, you'll see in the days to come, and it will be, HCL Cyclothon will be one of the most sought after events in the country. Like we had marathons, we had so many things, but yes, we have just started, but in 3 years' time, it's been growing like anything, and I believe in the years to come, and I mind you, Mr. Meghnad Reddy is here. I am trying to bring Asian Cycling Road Championship to India in 2026. Wow. Which I'm quite sure I will be able to do it. And my first choice will be Chennai. I will talk to...
Yes, sir, in the room, sir.
That's my dream, because we held, last time we held the road championship was in Delhi, that is 2013, and we held it at one circuit. But this time we want to hold it on the roads of the city, so that people can see it's a 5-6 day event, where about 40 countries come in, and the whole Asian continent is there. So I'll try to bring this to Chennai, and God willingly, with support of the government, support of HCL, we are always to do it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So that's a great news, and I think it's a huge news. Like, it's big, Asian cycling championship, and that too coming to India. I think a bit of practice to sir hum bhi karwenge. If we do it, I think ECR is the best road for that, right?
No, we are adding masters event to that.
Oh wow!
So it is good news for all the amateurs also. There will be a masters event.
So I can think I'm not retired yet. I can.
You're not retired. I will not retire for another 50 years.
There's one thing which which Omkar sir said, and that's very emotional to me. And we started that in Noida, Sundar. And I had a question for you, Maninderji, but I'm improvising a bit for 5 minutes. Maninderji, which year you got your first cycle, if you remember?
So I was baptized in cycling when I was 1 year old, 1982 Asian Games, and I fell down from the slope of the velodrome, and my entire thing was crashed.
So you remember your first cycle experience,
yes, I was
right?
baptized that time.
So with that, it's not just a race, like Rajat mentioned, Sundar said. We are trying to inculcate a community where we can, make sure that how many people can cycle, not just for professional. If we don't take it for our own self or health, we might not take it professionally. So we made a small, emotional, very romantic ad, which was not part of the launch, but since Omkar sir mentioned that out of 100 crores people cycle, I would like the team, if they can play the ad and show everyone how people used to remember when they bought their first cycle. House where a cycle is kept like this. So we're going to share this video in all the community, show them. It's time to watch and start. Now with this I have a question, Maninderji. You see kids coming to Cycling Federation of India, through different states federations, and they're kids who are 15, 16, 17-year-old who have a dream to go and win the medal for the country in nationals, Asian, this. How it has grown, say 20 years back, and now because cycling is there, HCL is doing races, Tamil Nadu government, there are multiple governments who are supporting. Have you seen the rallies going up, like the medals in national, international circuit in cycling?
So again, short question, it's going to be a long answer. So pardon me for that. But yeah, so this question deserves that much answer. So see, when it comes to professional cycling, that is where our expertise lies. That is where we are into that sphere. But to get to that professional phase, there are a lot of things that need to be first built on. What we have observed over the past 15 years is basically who are the people who actually take up cycling as a sport. For any sport for that matter in this country. They are mostly people who are passionate about that sport, but that percentage is very less. The larger percentage is people who are looking to get a job, who are looking to take it to the level where they can use that platform to get somewhere else. So until and unless there is a mass participation, there is events like HCL Cyclothon. We can't really pull out elite cyclists from there. So this is one part of it, and the most important. Not just one part. This is the most important, because until and unless a community rides, until and unless a parent rides, he would not know the thrill of riding a cycle, and he's not going to help his kid develop that skill in cycling until and unless they do it themselves. So I don't know if you noticed it or not. In Noida, I did notice when we reached the side of the start point, there were more parents than kids at the start line first.
True.
Yeah, there were more parents, and then the kids came in later. Yeah, so that is exactly what has changed. The landscape has of course changed after Corona, and the ad that you showed, it exactly replicates what I am saying. So thank you HCL, thank you Government of Tamil Nadu for all their support. Just one thing to add to this, there are some good news, because cycling is not like Mr. Sundar just said, that it is not picked up as much popularity as something like a marathon or something. But whenever we get a platform, we do share these things. In the past 5 years, 6 years, where the federation has, what the federation has achieved, what our cyclists has achieved, is something which is absolutely extraordinary in the world of cycling. In a period of 5 years, from rank 180 plus in about 200 cycling playing nations, in a period of 4 years, we became junior world champions. We broke all Asian records at the junior level. We won our first medal in the road continental championship this year, a couple of months back. The international body, the UCI, has rated us as they have a pointing system of administration and how a federation works. They've rated us 10 out of 10. Which is absolutely not possible. It is not that the federation has done. This is where people like HCL or the state governments come in, because when they see these events happening, when they see the number of people riding a cycle in a country and coming out of this mass participation events, so that is where we have risen to. So thank you all. You are all part of this journey. This is not an organization where we call it as a federation. We always refer to as a family. The bigger the family, the merit. So thank you all for being here, for being part of this initiative, which I'm pretty sure is gonna rise to a level where we'll see. Just one more thing. You must have all heard about Tour de France. There are continental teams which take part in that. So for the first time in the team Astana, which is one of the leading teams, so they have started the women continental team, and we have an Indian for the first time riding in that continental team.
Wow!
This is something very huge. This is very huge, and not because he is here, so I'm saying, but this was absolutely and totally his efforts. Because that team is registered in Asia, so when we have somebody like Omkarji sitting at the helm of the things, so we can nudge him, and we can pull some strings and say we need somebody. So, but that is something huge, and the report that we are getting from Team Astana is that she is phenomenal. She is still a junior. She's just turned elite. So we have a long road ahead. There are a lot of prospects in cycling. So let's all get together and make HCL Cyclothon one of the most successful events, at least in Asia, and there are bigger things in store for sure. So thank you.